Hey family, Pastor TC here with a moment from the message. It's been so exciting to preach through this book of Esther, and y'all, it has been blessing my heart, helping me grow, and I pray that it's been helping you grow. A story that I heard this past week, I believe helps us understand one of the powerful principles that we were taught on Sunday. A mother and daughter went to New York City to be on missions and to aid the nurses and doctors in one of the New York hospitals that was overrun by coronavirus patients. They had heard that it was bad, but they witnessed more when they saw it with their own eyes that it was way worse than what they had heard. And they jumped in and they helped and they did all that they could from their knowledge of medical field and what all they could from bedside assistance, trying to bring assistance to families who were dealing with family members who were dealing with the coronavirus, but also dealing with the patients themselves. They worked countless hours and it drained them. The daughter came home one night and she knew she needed to clean clothes, and the story goes that she was entirely too tired to do it. But the mother grabbed a couple of outfits, hand-washed some clothes, hung dry them so that her daughter would be able to get rest and be able to have clean clothes the next day. They say that their going to New York was to help other people. But in actuality, it helped them because it brought the mother and daughter closely together. And they're going to be a dynamic duo who does ministry for years to come. It helps us understand the power of providence. We talked about it Sunday that God will use all things at all times to bring about his plan. He'll use the good and the bad. He'll use the evil and the righteous. He'll use the sunshine and the darkness to bring about his plan. We see that in the book of Esther when we look at Mordecai, and we know that Mordecai was haunted by Haman. But in this particular text in chapter 6, we see that Haman had it out for Mordecai, but at the end of the story, Mordecai was honored by the same king that Haman was trying to manipulate to hang Mordecai from the gallows. We see Mordecai cool, collected, he's steady, he's stable. Here's why I believe he is because he's gone through enough. He's been exiled from his homeland. He's seen people devastated by unfaithfulness. He's seen people, turn away from God, but he's never seen God turn away from him. And even though he had this hater, Haman, chasing him down and trying to take his life, he knew that he could be calm and collected, steady and cool, because he knew God and his providence would work things out for his favor. I wonder what you're going through and what you may be challenged with in life, and what may be, seemingly having you on the edge and might have you looking to jump over and to do something that you've never done before that would take you outside of the will of God because of the pressure that's happening around you. I want to introduce you to the power of God's providence. God has not left you. His hand of protection and provision is still over you. You're just going through a moment that's testing you and trying your heart. Trust God and allow him to work out his plan for you. Let him use the bad and the evil that you are doing right now to show that he still has a plan for your life. If I could say anything to you right now from the moment of the message, trust God. Learn to lean on his providence. Though it looks bad now, doesn't mean that God's going to allow it to be that way always.